Hey guys, welcome to my shop. My name is Pierre from Can Am Spyder In this video, we're going to be doing the installation process of our beautiful RT rear trunk decals. We have many models. I've got some beautiful Eagle with the American flag. I also have the flag series with the American flag, Australian, UK. I think I have Italian, German, French, and even the Mexican flag. So you can all see what's available on Can Am Spyder That's Can Am Spyder For this, you're going to need a couple of things. You're going to need a strong Windex. I have some commercial Windex here that I'm going to be using. You're going to need one of these microfiber cloth. You're going to need one of these rags. And you're also going to need some rubbing alcohol. For the installation, I'm going to be using the American flag. I want to let you know that you're better off doing this inside than outside. You don't want your Spyder to be in the heat, be in the sun for long periods of time before you do this. If it's hot to the touch when you touch your Spyder or the rear trunk, or if you're doing the glove box as well, you want to cool it down. So either bring it in the shade for quite a few minutes, or just at the same time take a rag, put some cold water on it, and just cover on the plastic. That'll bring the temperature down. You wipe it down, you clean it as we're going to do it now, and then you'll be ready to do the installation. I already have the Canadian flag on the rear trunk. I've had this for about 2 months now. I had it when we took our road trip all the way to St. George, Utah, all the way from Montreal. We did almost cross-continent in 29 days. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that. And it's going to show you as well that it won't damage your paint if you take it off months or years after. And it's been in the sun. We were in Utah, Arizona, New Mexico, really warm places. So it shouldn't have done any damage. I'll go ahead and take that off. I'm trying to play around with the camera. I'm trying to set it up as high as possible to give you an over-the-top view, as I'm going to be trying to center this decal, because even though I do have a light here from Trickle AD, it is a small light, so it should be able to squeeze underneath. If you have a larger light that goes here, you may need to trim a little bit of your decal. So depending on which model you get, you'll be trimming a little bit off the top. Okay, so let's go ahead and remove that, and then we'll go ahead and do the installation and the cleaning too, because we're going to start off by cleaning before we do installation. So cleaning, then installation. So I'm going to start off in one corner here. I'm going to try to stay to the side to give you best views possible. There we go. It is a 3M product, so it's high quality. And when we talk about high quality, we're talking about the thickness of the material, but we're also talking about how evenly the glue is spread on the back of that. And as you can see, I was able to remove it and not even damage it, because it's a really thick material. It is laminated as well, and it's UV protection on top of it, so that it will stay nice. And like I said, we were in the big sun for lots of time, and it stays beautiful. It's a two-process cleaning, so we're going to start off by some Windex glass cleaner that's really strong, and that helps take away all the grime, but also anything that's like oils. So you can see my bald spot. I'm growing old. I got a bald spot going on here. All right, so go ahead and try to get in all the nooks and crannies and all around the edges. Just want to get that clean. Start off with a Windex, like I said. After that, we're going to switch to the rubbing alcohol. Now, there's one thing I want you to be careful with, is that I want you to get, your eyes really close and feel that you're not leaving behind any grime, anything that would be like a little lump of dirt, because that's going to show up on your decal if you leave that there. All right, so some rubbing alcohol now. And this is pretty much the same thing that you want to do for anything that you're going to be applying, any decal anywhere on your bike. You know, you want to wipe it down as much as possible, and it's always to get all the grime so that you can get a nice surface where things are going to stick. And you can feel it too by putting your fingers on there and just pulling towards you. You can feel if it's grabbing a little bit or if it's really, really smooth and slipping. That means you still got some wax on there or things like that. But I can tell that it's nice and dry and all the grime has been taken off. Using a little bit of the dry to get all the excess off. All right, here we go. Now I'm going to grab my American flag. Like I said, I'm going to grab my American flag. Here we go, I got it now. So I'm going to take that right off there. Pull that away like that. You want to be using this round piece as a guide. You're also going to be looking there and here. And as we're going to be applying it and pushing it down, we want to try to go from the center to the edges. So from the center to the edges as we're going to squeegee using our fingers. We're not using a credit card, you know, we're not going to be using a squeegee, just the fingers. This is a dry application. If you do have a big light that's here, and you got to try to get underneath it once you've trimmed it a little bit, then you want to do a wet application. You want to get a bottle of you know, a bottle like this, but you want to put a little bit of water and a tiny bit of soap, just a couple of drops of soap, and then you want to spray that wet, and then you'll apply this, and then you'll be able to squeeze it and slide it underneath your light, and then you'll need to use a squeegee or a credit card or something like that to be able to get all the water out. But for this video, dry application, so I'll try not to get too much in the way. I can go like this. Let's try this. So what I'm looking at now is I'm moving back and forth here, and I'm trying to leave the same spacing all the way around here. So I may need to get in the way here to center myself, and I need to get that underneath there a little bit, underneath the light. So let me see there. I hope I don't hide too much. Let me try to get back here. So I'm going to be lining up, you know, like a 1/4 inch all the way around here, and I'm going to be looking at this corner right here and that corner right here as well. So that's going to help me line up, and you can also move this from side to side. That helps you get a better perspective of if you're straight or not. I've had to change the camera angle. I was wanting to do it from the top, but my big fat head is getting in the way, and I couldn't get it. I couldn't get you guys to see it as I was doing the video editing. So I'm actually coming back. I had done the installation, done everything, and then I was watching the video, and all I could see was this bald spot on my head. So this is take 2. For you, it's take 1. For me, it's take 2. Here we go. So I'm moving it around. So like I said, I'm looking here and looking here as well. So on both top sides, and trying to keep that nice, even, rounded edge here. And when you're happy with it, you can press down in the middle here like the backbone. All right, and then lift it up and then push it down. Now some of you may want to go ahead and use a credit card or squeegee or something for that. I do it with my fingers. I've done, you know, probably hundreds of these at a couple of different shows I was at. You know, Maggie Valley, I was at Spider Quest, Red Rock Spider Rally up in St. George, and I did a lot of these, and I've done them all like that. We've had no issues. It's just that with squeegee, you might scratch it or not. You know, it goes well for me this way, so that's the way I've done them for now. If you've had experience with squeegee and doing other things, then, you know, by no means I pretend to be the expert of all experts. The only thing I have is a little bit of experience because I've installed so many of these. So You're just pushing it on each side, go from the center to the edges. I think that's just a basic trick. And then if you need to pick it up again, you can just lift it up and push it down again. And it's like putting down a tinted window. So you may get 1 or 2 bubbles that will come up, you know, from the air in the sun. So you'll just go ahead and remove that by pushing it to the side or taking a small needle and then pressing down on it. So there we go. That was nice and simple. It's something that pretty much everybody can do. It's really low on the difficulty level, like a 2, 2.5. You just need a little bit of patience, and you need to. Preparation is everything. Check out all the different products that we have on CanAmSpyderAccessories.com. Anything from floorboards to armrests. We've got a whole bunch of decals. We've got tank pads. We've got trailer hitch. We've got front grills. We've got a whole bunch of stuff. And we're also going to be selling Rivco products and show chrome as of next week. So come back on Can Am Spyder Accessories. My name is Pierre. Thank you for watching and stay safe, and I'll see you somewhere on the roads.